Hello Stampers, I'm Kelly Acheson at stampabove.com, coming to you from Menasha, Wisconsin. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the U.S. Guess what day it is? It is Paper Pumpkin Day! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about the July Summer Nights Paper Pumpkin Kit. I made 2 adorable alternate idea cards and a little 3D gift idea. Let's flip the camera around. I'll show you what I made, how I made it, and then I'll tell you all about the blog hop where you can see tons of alternate ideas using Summer Nights Paper Pumpkin Kit. So you guys, if you're new to Paper Pumpkin, oh my goodness, this is one of the funnest little things I get in the mail all week, and it sure beats getting bills. So this is the kit. This makes 9 cards and 9 little treat bags. Super, super cute. So the kit comes and you can make everything in here just as it is shown. There are brief instructions that show you every step of the way. There's even a little ruler down here to measure whatever your embellishment is, ribbon, baker's twine. You have a little ruler down here to measure that so you can cut it the right size. Now, what I'm going to show you today are alternate ideas. This is the adorable little stamp set that comes with it. Every Paper Pumpkin comes with a stamp set and also one of our little 1x1 ink spots. So that's really cool. So what I like to do when I get my Paper Pumpkin kit is I get out all the parts and pieces. And mind you, I've used some of these already, so this is not a complete kit. We've got some blue baker's twine, some blackberry ink. We've got all these cute little bags, die cut little images here, some labels that are also die cut that we just stamp on and pop them right out, and then these fun gold foil embossed jars. Also comes with mini glue dots and some mini dimensionals, as well as these cute little stars. So when I first saw this, I'm like, oh my gosh, fireflies? Who doesn't love fireflies, right? I'm just gonna set this stuff out of my way here so we can get our alternate cards made. Okay, so I'm going to be using 1 each of these. There's only a couple things that I brought in extra to make the alternate idea cards today. One is a card base of Misty Moonlight. This is 5.5 by 8.5, and I'm just going to fold this. This is going to be our card base, and burnish that edge good. And then I have a piece of our Whisper White Thick that is 4.25 by 11, and I've scored that at 5.5, and we'll just fold that and burnish it also. So let's see, I think our first card we're gonna make is this one. And I added some colors of ink, so cardstock and some ink here. So while I do have this little stamp spot, I've also got the big Blackberry Bliss. So I'm just gonna use that. And we're going to take this, it's kind of like 4th of July fireworks, I think, or a dandelion. I mean, it could be a whole bunch of different things. We're going to stamp this with our Blackberry Bliss. And when you stamp it on this paper, it actually kind of looks navy. So that's kind of cool. And where's my cleaner? Hang on. I'm going to grab my chamois here. Oops, I think I also... Yep, I need to stamp one of these on the inside. I want just a little bit of decoration on the inside of my card. Okay, now we can clean this off so we're ready to go with the next color. Next up is our sentiment, and I love these die cut images in here because that's what we're gonna stamp, You Light Up My Life. And again, I'm just using the Blackberry Bliss. Get that stamped right in there, clean my stamp off. Then there's this little tiny image, and I decided that our card base has some Calypso coral in it, so I'm going to pull in my Calypso coral. I always kind of like to tell you guys why I chose each item so that it makes it easier for you to also design and create by just going, oh yeah, she pulls in colors from here. Like, if you didn't know that, like maybe you do. I'm not saying you don't, but I always like to kind of explain why I'm doing something. I'm gonna get these closed up. Like I said, these are die cut labels. They come right out, boom. We are going to put some dimensionals on the back, and I love that these come with our kits, because basically you can take this kit, grab a pair of scissors, a block. Your first kit actually comes with a block in it. Grab a block, a pair of scissors, and your adhesive, and you can take these kits any place and create with them. They're so cool. Okay, so off with the backings. I'm going to add this, whoops, right side up. That's always helpful. I'm just going to add this right over here. And then I decided, wouldn't this look cute with one of these little hanging jars? This is like a little firefly jar, old-fashioned with the little handle on it. My mom had a whole shed full of these when I was a kid. Imagine what they would be worth now, right? Here comes my bow jig. I'm going to make a little triple bow here. And I'm actually going to have a video coming up that shows just how to use this. That's all that's going to be in the video. If anybody's interested in getting their hands on one of these, I do have a friend whose husband is making them. They're pretty cool. They come with the nails, the little wood, and then this is a little hole to put the nails in when you're storing it. It's pretty neat. They're $10. I do not get any kickbacks from it, so there's no benefit to me. I just want people to know that it's just a nice thing that her husband wanted to make them, and people, whoops, let me grab these. I just grabbed my other dimensionals. I might as well use these up. And people wanted a source for the bow jig, as we call it. Okay, now I've got my two little mini dimensionals on the back of my hanging jar. I'm just going to take this and let it hang right from my label. Whoops, let's see if we can get it on there straight. There we go. And then with one of the mini glue dots that come in our kit, I'm going to, yep, I got it. Put a mini glue dot right up here at the top of my handle, pick off that backing, and add this tiny little adorable bow to my jar top. Isn't that cute? Okay, just a couple more things that I wanted to do here. I want a blue dragonfly, a coastal cabana dragonfly, and another little dragonfly here. Oh, I think I wanted another coastal, just because I thought it would pop better. So we're gonna put some dimensionals on the back of these. Get those backings off. I'm going to put this one up here, the blue one, and then my coastal cabana here, and maybe right about there. Oh my goodness, is that not just delightful? And here comes our Whisper White card base. We've got our little dandelion or fireworks or whatever you want to call it, the little light from the fireflies. Fireflies, lightning bugs. I think they're the same, aren't they? I'm pretty sure. I used to catch the fireflies, lightning bugs when I was a kid. You could go outside in the summer in the fields and just catch away. Super, super cute. Is that not adorable? I want to do one more thing right here. And I thought I'd use Calypso Coral and just stamp one of these cute little dragonflies right there. Isn't that sweet? Okay, so here's our first alternate card, and isn't that just adorable? Yeah. Next, I'm going to grab this one. Now this is supposed to be like a night sky or galaxy looking. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it sideways. I'm going to bring in one of these really cool little jars. I've got my Misty Moonlight ink pad out. So we're going to take our little liney image. Just at such a loss for what to call it. Look at how pretty that is. And then I'm going to grab one of these labels again, and You Light Up My Life. We're going to stamp that. Whoops, I just kind of messed that one up, didn't I? We're going to turn it over and try it again. I touched it before I was ready. And then with this little image, I've got my Coastal Cabana ink. I'm just going to stamp this on my label a few times, just to give it a little bit of sparkle. Okay, we'll pop that out. We're going to add some dimensionals to the back. Whoops, that one got stuck on my fingernail. There we go. And now, this is vellum, and I don't want to see anything through my vellum. So what I thought I would do is use mini glue dots to adhere it down. First thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to put some of these little fireflies right in around here, because my jar is going to cover them up. Maybe one more right about there. Okay, now I'm going to take my mini glue dot and I'm going to add it right down here to the bottom of my jar. Nope, it needs to go a little over, just a little bit further. How about right about here? And you're going to see in a minute why I'm doing that. I do not want to see any adhesive. So I'm going to make my jar tip just a little bit. There's my mini glue dot. But now we're going to take our label and we're going to put it over top of that. Now, could I use more mini glue dots? Probably. But this is not going anyplace. I don't think it's a big deal. This is going to hold this right in place. And now I'm going to come in with some more little fireflies. Did I just drop one? I sure did. And how about one of these? We're going to get some mini glue dots on, or dimensionals on the back of these. We're just going to add these kind of around the outside. These guys escaped. They got out of the jar. There we go. Now how cute is that? This is going to go on to our Misty Moonlight card base. And look at how stinking adorable that is. And you saw how simple it was to make, right? Super, super cute. You can see those little fireflies through that vellum jar. Okay, we've got one more project to go here. Now what I did is I took one of these bags, okay? These are little bags. I took one of these bags and I cut it so that it was 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. And here is that little piece. What I'm gonna do with that is I'm going to get out my Blackberry Bliss ink. I'm going to stamp that. Right over it. And then I did a 3 3/8 by 3 3/8 Misty Moonlight layer. And I'm just going to add this. So that gives it just a little thin border, and then you can see through the little holes there. Now what am I going to do with this? Let's take one of our cute little fireflies. I want a little treat holder. This is where I'm going with this. I just want a little treat holder to go along with the cute little card that I made. I'm going to have lunch with a friend next week. And I think this is going to be stinking adorable. I'll put some chocolates in it. I haven't seen her in a long time. Maybe, if we can go out for lunch. Who knows what's going to happen next week, right? Nobody knows. This is one of our gold pizza boxes These are so nice. You get a whole pack of them. They're really inexpensive. I'll put up on the screen how much they cost because I don't have my catalog out right now. And they're super easy to put together. So you see, you just fold on all the lines, and now you're gonna pull the tabs in. This is the bottom of the box, and they go right in to these little notches. Just like that, and tuck that in, just like that, okay? It's all folded. Here comes our little pizza box, and it really is. It's just like a pizza box from your favorite pizza place. Okay, ready? This is what we're gonna do to decorate it. And of course you could do any number of things with this box, but I like the gold on here. That's why I picked this pizza box, because I like the gold, because it's gonna go along with the gold on my jar. And look at how cute this is gonna be with some little chocolates in it. And my friend is absolutely gonna love it. Now, one of the other nice things is that all your cards come with envelopes, so you've already got those here. Here are both of my alternate ideas. Aren't they just precious? I'm just giddy. I think they're super cute, and they just scream summer. All right, you guys, so I don't know if my link is working up here in the top right corner yet. YouTube changed some things, and for some reason it keeps giving me an error message. So if it's not, please head over to my blog where you're going to continue on so that you can watch or look at all the projects in the blog hop. There's a ton of Stampin' Up! Demonstrators in this Paper Pumpkin blog hop. They're all featuring ideas with alternate uses for your kit. So this is a really good blog hop. Make sure you check that out. Also, if you'd like to place an order, if you'd like to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin or re-up your subscription, you can buy prepaid subscriptions. Head right over to my blog. You're going to find an online ordering button in the right-hand column. If your order is under $150, you want to use this code. If it's over $150, you don't want to use the code. You're going to get some rewards from Stampin' Up!, and I definitely want you to have those. Thank you so much for joining me today for the It's a Paper Pumpkin Thing blog hop. I hope you enjoyed my projects. Have yourselves a wonderful Thursday. Bye-bye.